This story is inspired by real historical figures and events. The dialogues and arguments presented to illuminate religious truths and beliefs are based on authentic historical and theological sources. However, the narrative structure, some side characters, and parts of the journey are fictional elements created by the author. Ocean of the East is an artistic attempt to bring historical truths to life through storytelling, so that their meaning may resonate more deeply with the audience. With special thanks to the talented author, Mr. Majid Pourvali Keleshteri.
The sun scorched the endless desert. Imran lay sprawled on the burning sand like a wounded serpent, writhing, struggling forward. His clothes were torn, ragged, covered in dust. His mouth opened and closed, gasping, like a fish stranded far from the sea. He sought water. There was none. His bony hands clawed at the sand, dragging his weary body forward. His breath came in dry, ragged gasps. A trail of blood streaked his arm. His lips, cracked and swollen, had turned ghostly white. Then, suddenly, a shadow. His trembling fingers brushed against something rough, solid, a rock. He forced his fading eyes open wider, pushing past exhaustion. No, it wasn't a rock. It was a man. 2 feet, standing tall above him. A hoarse, breathless chuckle escaped his lips. His mind refused to believe his eyes. With the last shred of his strength, he raised his head, staring hollow, lost, somewhere between reality and illusion. His voice, barely more than a whisper, cracked through the silence. "And where, pray, did you come from?" Imran gasps, pulling in a shaky breath. "Damn you, Mirage! Get out of my way!" He slams his fist against the man's legs. They don't move. Between ragged breaths, he mutters, "I know you. You're nothing but a lie, the trick of my own weary eyes." He drags himself forward, trying to slip past the unmoving feet. "You are nothing but an illusion, a deceit born of exhaustion and thirst." His frail hands press into the burning sand. He inches around the figure, but again the feet block his path. Imran freezes. His vision swims. "You've come to show me water, only to let me die of thirst. But you're wrong. I won't fall for another mirage." With trembling fingers, he scoops up a handful of dust and throws it at the stranger's boots. He pushes forward, weakly, trying to shove the mirage aside. But it doesn't fade. It stands there solid, unmoving, watching. A real man? Disbelief grips him. Slowly, he lifts his head, his dust-covered eyes locking onto the feet before him. "Tell me you're nothing but a lie." Silence. "You are just like the others, those shadowy figures carrying waterskins, appearing again and again, taunting me. You've all come to watch me die." The man kneels beside him. Gently, he lifts Imran's chin, forcing him to look up. Their eyes meet. Then, the man speaks. "Are you Imran, son of Dawood?" A bitter laugh escapes Imran's cracked lips. He shakes his head, defiant even in his suffering. "I am thirsty. Thirst, the son of thirst itself. In all of Iran, no one is thirstier than me." His frail, wounded hand reaches out, grasping at the warrior's robe, his voice trembling with desperation. "Tell me you're a mirage. Tell me you're nothing but a fevered illusion, taking the shape of a man just to torment me. In this endless wasteland, where neither the past is clear nor the future in sight." His cracked lips quiver. "I fear false hope more than hunger and thirst." The man extends a leather waterskin toward him. "This is a gift from Ali ibn Musa AlRidha." Imran's eyes widen in disbelief. He stares at the waterskin, unsure if what he sees is real or yet another cruel trick of the desert. Water. His trembling hands clutch the skin. He fumbles with the cap, his breath ragged. Water, water. Lifting it high above his head, he pours a stream over his face, gasping as the cool liquid shocks his burning skin. His heart pounds perhaps too fast for his weakened body to endure such an overwhelming truth. Then, like a madman, he presses the waterskin to his lips, gulping down greedily. The man watches him. "He said to tell you, a sign that you have wandered lost for 7 days in this desolation. A sign that you set out from the southern sea, seeking the northern one." Imran freezes, lowering the waterskin. "The northern sea?" He shoves the waterskin aside, his sunken eyes suddenly filled with life. "What do you know of the northern sea?" The man only smiles. The thirst crashes over Imran again. He grabs the waterskin, drinking desperately, his hands shaking. Droplets spill from his lips, vanishing into the burning sands. The man continues, his voice steady. "He said to tell you, a sign that last night you lost all hope. That despair took hold of you, and your heart shattered into 1,000 pieces." Imran stops drinking. His lips part, his breath unsteady. What? He said to tell you, a sign that you cried out from the depths of your soul, that your sorrow broke free, that you threw the desert's dust to the sky, and called upon the master of all things. The waterskin slips from Imran's grip. His voice is barely a whisper. How? How do you know what I have done? What I have said? With what little strength remains in his body, he struggles to sit upright. The man reaches out, steadying him. Imran shields his eyes from the sun, peering intently at the stranger. Do you know me? The man says nothing. Imran looks away, scanning the wasteland stretching endlessly from east to west. His gaze returns to the stranger's face. Where is this place? Where am I? The man only smiles. Imran's eyes dart to the barren ground, as if searching for something lost beneath the sands. Tell me, where in this wasteland have you come from, with neither horse nor camel to carry you? The man's voice is calm. I have come from Ali ibn Musa AlRidha. Imran's breath hitches. Slowly he reaches out, his fingertips brushing the stranger's forehead. Why is there no sweat on your brow? His gaze drops lower. And your robes, they bear no sign of dust or wear. You are neither weary nor thirsty. His voice trembles. You said you know who I am, so tell me, who am I? The man smiled. You are Imran, son of Dawood. I am, but how do you know me? I am a messenger from Ali ibn Musa AlRidha. Imran whispered under his breath, as if tasting the name on his tongue, Ali ibn Musa AlRidha. As if suddenly parched again, his hand instinctively reached for the water pouch. He grabbed it and drank hastily, his gaze still fixed on the man. The man spoke. He is the one to whom the earth and time belong, 7 seas, 7 sighs, 7 lands. Imran lowered the pouch from his lips, staring at him in astonishment. The master of earth and time? The man raised his hand and pointed to a direction in the distance. He told me to tell you walk 40 steps that way, and you will reach a village. There you will find the path to the water of life. Imran reached out and grasped the man's hand. Did you say the water of life? Tell me the truth, man. How do you know who I am and what I seek? The man smiled again. I do not know. He is the one who told me. Imran turned his gaze toward the direction the man had pointed. Once you arrive, ask for the cobbler. He will show you the way to the spring of the water of life. Imran shook his head in disbelief. A cobbler? Which cobbler? And what do you know of the water of life? These secrets, these were buried deep in my heart, shared with no one. How is it that you know what no one else does? The wind howls through the barren land. Silence hangs heavy. The man stands still, his gaze fixed on the distant horizon where the earth and sky blur into an endless haze. With a voice both calm and resolute, he speaks. The fountain of life you seek, it flows within the walls of a mighty fortress. If you dare to enter, the water shall be yours, and may it grant you its blessing. A pause. The weight of his words lingers. Imran narrows his eyes, scanning the distance. A fortress? What fortress? The man reaches out, taking Imran's hands, pulling him to his feet. Imran glances down, his legs tremble. He feels it, clear as day. His hands still clasped in the stranger's grip. His eyes dart around, searching, but there is nothing. No walls, no trees, no sign of life. Just an endless sun-scorched wasteland. He turns back bewildered. You said 40 steps, but where? There's nothing here. Nothing but dust and silence. The man meets his gaze, steady and unwavering. I could tell you that this waterskin was filled from that very spring. But Imran, you will never gain eternal life unless you step inside the fortress. Imran stares at the waterskin, then back at the man. What fortress? Why have I never heard of it before? Another sip. The water is cool, refreshing, yet something feels off. I've studied every map of the Northern Sea, searched every inch. There is no fortress, no name, no record. His gaze shifts again, following where the man had pointed. Tell me its name. The one who sent you. Silence. Imran frowns, turning toward him, ready to ask again, but there is no one there. His breath catches. His eyes dart around, scanning the emptiness. Nothing, no figures, no footsteps, no trace of a rider in the distance, just the vast, sun-bleached desert and the eerie wail of the wind. His grip tightens around the waterskin, and his heart pounds. Slowly, hesitantly, he reaches out with his other hand, fingers trembling as they touch the worn leather. It's real, not a dream, not a mirage, not an illusion. The waterskin is real, undeniably, inescapably real,